This is T-ENT Sports Podcast. QT Ski, LK. Let's go.
T-ENT, we back. Logging in and see that. Wins and losses, crazy crosses, holding one. Talking golf and rolling one. Got me coughing every weekend, so it's often. And I'm dropping every week. Name the topic we can speak. From the Rockets to the Heat. Well, the Rockets to the net. Slick, weird, big beard. On my James Harden flex. No one came as hard as this. Watch me Shannon sharpen it. I depart like marking this. T-ENT, that's a T with a hyphen. ENT, if you're typing seeing me, that's unlikely. COT, shout my Vikings, and we do it just like
Next
Nike.
to the Max is like I'm Stephen A. Tag me in your subject. TikTok, Facebook, Gram, or Twitter page. Tell me who you loving. Big discussions for you sport or houses. Jackie Moon Tropics, Wardell and Oakland, straight 30 bopping. Tommy Brady pockets, who had drunk up in the party. Toss Lombardi, get it started. Mardi Gras Mike can't be guarded. My new spicy like New Orleans weather. Local, national, foreign, we get it. Working overtime, Cafe do mine with the coverage. I'm on you at
No
the
one
line.
came as hard as this. Watch me Shannon sharpen it. I depart like marking this. T-ENT, we back. Logging in and see that. Wins and losses, crazy crosses, holding one. Talking golf and rolling one. Got me coughing every weekend, so it's often. And I'm dropping every week. Name the topic we can speak.
Good morning. This is T-ENT Sports Podcast, episode number 87. This morning, I got my homegirl, A Milli, with me this morning. How you doing, A Milli?
Hey, T, what's going on with you?
Man, nothing. Just trying to make it happen like you doing, man. Hey, if they don't, hey, she one of my reoccurring interviews, man. I had to hit up again. You know, I had to get a ladies' touch, man. You know, but tell my people a little bit about yourself again if they haven't checked in on you yet.
Well, I go by the name of A Milli. I am from the illustrious town of Tuskegee, Alabama. I am an Alabama State graduate, and I have worked in media for the past 12 years. So I really had to pause for the call because I'm like, I've been in the game since 2009, and it's almost 2022. So I'm just blessed to continue to be able to do what I do in media, work in radio. I'm doing my thing with my Instagram live, so you already know it's just on the way up.
Yeah, so in other words, you're an OG in the game now.
Yes, I got that veteran status.
All right, we finna go ahead and get into it again. This is episode number 87, so we're moving forward. Before we get into the sports part of the show, man, we're going to talk about the sipping set. We ain't never talked about that really in the past interviews, man. What's going on with that, man? I see you doing your thing.
Well, I started the sip and sit about 4 years ago, back in 2017. So it was kind of like, my baby. I love entertainment news. I was always watching Entertainment Tonight, E-News. And so I said, you know what? This is something that I want to do. I want to get my voice out there because when I worked in radio, I was always, in promotions, as a promotions director. So I couldn't really do my thing in radio. So the sip and sit, I birthed that and kind of found my voice with it. And I, stopped doing my blog. So I kind of shifted it to doing interviews. But coming up soon, I will be starting back doing entertainment news because that is something that I love to do. But I will still be doing my celebrity interviews and my interviews with different entrepreneurs. So, I love it. It gives me, a sense of, that talk show host mentality. And I'm just going to keep going with it. And make sure you guys tune in every week.
Okay, cool. So name some of the guests that you had on there, like just name a few of them, and how can they get it? How can they see those interviews?
Well, number one, I had you on my show a couple of weeks ago, and thank you so much for allowing me to interview you. Yeah. I've interviewed artists like Blasian Baby Lola. She is a singer, and she also is the girlfriend of
Zaire Wade.
Dwayne Wade's son. So that was a pleasure to interview her. I've interviewed artists DA from out of Montgomery, Alabama. He is a rapper in Atlanta. I've interviewed Grammy Award winning producer, Mr. James Worthy. I've interviewed so many other entrepreneurs, within Alabama and Georgia. And I do have another interview coming up this Tuesday with R&B group Jake and Papa. So please make sure you stay tuned for that. And I'm just gonna keep rolling with it. Every week is always, someone new, someone interesting. So I'm just, grateful for the opportunity to just use my platform for good and use my purpose.
Cool. And again, I appreciate you having me on the show because it was dope, man. You still can go on her page and look at it too.
Yes, you can go on my Instagram, but I am going to kind of shift everything over to YouTube in a couple of weeks. So I will still have my interviews on my Instagram page, but you will be able to go on YouTube to see all of the interviews as well.
Gotcha. I know you're part of the Beehive. So when you gonna get Beyonce on there? I'm just saying, I'm speaking to existence for you.
Listen, I am a proud member, the president of the Beehive. She is my Virgo sister. I am a Virgo, and I am gonna speak that into existence because I will be interviewing Beyonce Giselle knows Carter.
Oh, she got the whole name with it.
Her whole government name. I am going to interview her, but if and when, Beyonce, if you hear this podcast, girl, I would love the opportunity to sit down and talk with you about, just your life in general and how you have inspired so many African Americans to really go after their dreams and reach their potential. So I cannot wait, to really, sit down and interview her. I think that would be the highlight of my career if I ever interview her. But we're going to stick it out there. We're going to put it out there. I am going to interview her in the next couple of years. So I'm ready for that. Yeah,
it's gonna happen, man. It's gonna happen, man. And me knowing you ain't gonna try to do no live, so you gonna try to get to her. Come to Cali.
Okay.
Come to Cali, or you gonna be on the next flight.
Oh, yes. Listen, I don't even have to pack a bag. I can catch a red eye or something to get out there to LA and do this interview. I'm ready. I don't need to pack no clothes. I can get clothes when I get there.
Right. Hey, opportunities, man, you gotta take them. Some people scared of that.
Yes.
For sure. So we're gonna get the sports side of it, man. What's going on with our Saints, man? What's going on with them?
You know what? I think really and truly it has to do with Jameis Winston, being hurt and not playing. I think the new quarterback right now, he's not really focused. And I think that once Jameis heals, whenever that is, I think they'll be back in sync again. But they've really been letting me down. I don't even see a wild card prediction with them because they're losing to teams that, you would think like,
you win, yeah.
Beat them. So it's like today they are playing the Jets. And we know the Jets are like they're not the best team in the NFL right now. But if they lose to the Jets, then, I just feel like, okay, what is really going on?
Yeah, I mean,
I hope that they get it together because I really want to see them in the playoffs. Mm-hmm. They have so much potential. I still think every year we're robbed from going back to the Super Bowl. I'm still going to say that.
Yeah.
But I really do hope they can get it together to make it to the playoffs.
Yeah, I mean, we have a lot of starters out too, man. It's ridiculous how many players we have out. It's just like, we screwed, honestly. We play a lot of second stringers, man. It's crazy right now. Alvin Kamara, all them guys, man. So it's not looking that good for us, man. But who knows, man? It might change, man. So we'll see, man. I don't know.
And I really do hope. So because I think between me, you, and my other good friend, I think we are the only Saints fans that I know that even root for the Saints.
Yeah.
Everybody else, they Tampa Bay, bandwagoners.
Right.
Brady and fake fans. So I'm like, I'm a real deal diehard fan. So hopefully I'm praying that they really, really get it together, and regroup, reorganize and stuff because, hey, feel like ever since Drew Brees put down that football and retired, officially we have not been in the mind space where we can, be winners and stuff. So hopefully they'll get it together.
Yeah, because the first part of the season, I was like, yes, we good. But later on, it's like, dang.
Exactly. They just kind of, I won't say they felt off. I think it's a lot of confusion, and Jameis, he has done such a great job, in the preseason and in the beginning of the season until he got injured. I think that really, really hurt our chances to, be number one in the NFC right now. So hopefully, Jameis is healing. I'm not sure his, prognosis or where he is, in his healing process, but I pray that he can come back, in the last couple of games of this season and just take us where we need to be. Right.
All right, cool. So you asked me this question on your interview, and with the Aaron Rodgers situation with the vaccination card and stuff like that, and Antonio Brown is suspended for that exact same reason, but Aaron Rodgers is back playing. What's your input? What would you say about the whole vaccination situation? Like, what's your take on that with the NBA and the NFL?
I feel like everybody has a choice.
Right.
If you don't want to get it, that's your own personal choice. For the ones that got it, you just never know why they got it. Particularly in my case, I'm a caregiver. That I take care of my grandfather and my family, so that was just a no-brainer that I had to get, vaccinated, as a caregiver and stuff. So I feel like you just never know why people get vaccinated. It could be somebody in their family that they are taking care of. Maybe they don't express it or show it, like on social media or whatever, but you just never know. Maybe their children are sickly, or their spouses, or whoever, you just really never know. I feel like everybody has a choice, and you can't get mad at people that don't want to do it because, like I said, everybody has a choice. Are we gonna always agree? No, we can agree to disagree. I feel like Aaron Rodgers, that's his preference. If he didn't want to get it, he doesn't want to get it. And the other guy, he didn't want to get it either. But I think they are shining more light on him than the Rodgers situation.
Right.
And he's back playing. I feel like, okay, well, at the end of the day, shouldn't y'all be treating everybody equal? If he's not gonna play, why is he allowed to play in the black guy? So what is that? Like, is it a racial thing? Is it like
politics?
Who's been in the NFL longer? Or you just gotta look at that. But my thing is, everybody should be treated the same. If Aaron Rodgers is allowed to play and the other guy isn't, then you should allow him to play. Either. But I feel like still everybody should be safe. If you want to go that route of getting tested every week just to, participate in the game, that's your preference. However, if I was on a football team, I wouldn't want to get that every week. That is like annoying.
Right.
So, hey, but that's how I feel about it. To each his own.
Right, and I feel like it's all about politics too. I feel like you're trying to make an example out of certain people like Kyrie and Antonio Brown. I feel like it should be equal around, point blank, period, man. And like you said, it's a choice. It's my body. Like, even with the women's situation about women can't have abortion and stuff like that, I don't think a man should have say so what a woman do with their body. That's just, I feel like that, man. But
I agree.
I feel like.
And thank you so much for backing us up on that issue, because a lot of men don't talk about that, or just even acknowledge and express, saying, hey, this is wrong. We should not allow, no man should have the right to tell a female what to do with her body.
Yeah, man, you got to think about it. Situations where a lot of women get raped and stuff like that, and it's not their fault. So why they got to, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like, why you got to tell somebody what, that's like me telling a homeless person, you got to go buy these Jordans, $200 Jordans. And they ain't got the money, but they still got to buy it anyway. Like, I can't tell you what to do. I feel like that straight up, man. You're not a child. I'm not a child, so I shouldn't be, But it is what it is, man. And I think it's all going to work out for the best, man. Everything come back backlash. But I don't know, man. So I know I'm fully vaccinated. cool, but you know, like I said, that's just my choice. You feel me? But
Exactly. Yeah.
So we'll go back to Jackson State, man, and then we'll go to Alabama State, talk about our school. What's going on with Jackson State? How you feeling? Like, I mean, Deion doing the damn thing, just straight up. He done it. Like, he did everything. Like, he put HBCUs on the map, straight up.
You know what? I agree with you. I feel like he did put, like, in this new day and age, he did kind of heighten the prospects of, okay, I can look at an HBCU instead of a D1 school. However, do I think that this is just temporary for him being at Jackson State? Yes, because I do know it was talks that he was interviewing for the head coach position at
TCU.
TCU, Texas Christian University. So, do I think he will leave Jackson State and go over to that school? Yeah, of course. I mean, who wouldn't want a better opportunity to elevate and get more money? Okay, we're all human. But I feel like he put Jackson State in a position to leave. He did leave his mark. So it's like, okay, I set the tone. Now you guys got it and run with it while I go over here and take care of business somewhere else.
Yeah.
I think that with him doing that, putting Jackson State on the map, it is going to increase, our people to go to HBCUs, which will be a great thing because I feel like, D1 schools are great, but HBCUs is the culture. It is where you learn about yourself, your history more so at HBCU than at a D1 school. Yeah, we get it, better programs and for sports and all that good stuff, which is fine, but at the end of the day, will they have your back like a HBCU does? Right. So that's how I feel about it. I'm glad that he's taking Jackson State to the championship versus the MEAC. I think he will do really, really well, but I think, to be honest, I think this will be maybe his last stint as coach because he'll probably go somewhere else. Or I could be wrong. Maybe he'll give it another year or two, just depending. It's all a money thing. But do I think that he will leave Jackson State? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think he'll stay for a little while on the fact that he got 2 kids there, plus his daughter trying to play basketball there. But like you said, I feel like I've been saying I think he gonna leave. I think it was just a stepping stone because I feel like if Florida State, his alma mater, hit him up and be like, hey, come be our head coach, he gone. Like, I feel like that.
Oh, yeah.
But TCU, I don't think he'll go there. I mean, that's not like a big deal. Like, he might well stay at Jackson State for that. But if Florida State call him, be like, hey, we offering you this, come. That's his alma mater. I think he gonna go. But like you said, he left a mark. He leaving a mark at Jackson State. Like, that's. I really never even paid attention to Jackson State, honestly, till he got there. And shout out to the Ole Miss fan, that went to that game, because he said, forget all the Alabamas and the Georgia game. I went to this game and this is live. Y'all know what y'all missing. So shout out to him. He was lit. So.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Facebook. And shout out to him because a lot of Caucasians, they don't get a chance to go to a HBCU game unless they have like their child is like a punter, or they are working on the sidelines, on the football team. But you rarely see, Caucasians attend our game, and it's great to see that they see it from our eyes how lit HBCU game is compared to a D1 school, and I agree with him. I think that all of Mississippi should have supported, this team. But then again, you got to think, HBCU, D1 schools, and the politics of there. So I'm glad he was able to experience that, and I hope he will be able to experience more because I feel there's nothing like an HBCU rivalry game or HBCU regular game. It's just nothing like it. It's like you're coming home. So.
Yeah, and like I said, Deion, he said all Mississippi State fans, Ole Miss fans, Southern Miss fans, everybody, y'all come support us or whatever. Come to the game. Let's pack it out. And I guess a few people went, but I know he went. I saw he went viral with that. So let's jump into our school, man. Alabama State University. The Alabama State University. They beat Tuskegee.
Of course.
I let my dad have it because he played for Tuskegee back in the day, man. He couldn't even say nothing. Man. Shout out to Tuskegee though, but yeah, we gave it to y'all, man. Y'all kept saying the new Alabama State Stadium, that's our stadium. We beat y'all there. I like, oh, okay.
Exactly. And it's so funny, me being from Tuskegee and attending and graduating from Alabama State University, I've always had that rivalry, in my blood. Since growing up, most of my family are graduates of Tuskegee University. In the past Tuskegee Institute, and I was the only one that separated and went to a rival school or a different school. I've always been known as the black sheep of the family. So, it's always a privilege just to see, the two teams come together in a historical game. But we already know who was going to win. When you talk a lot of smack, like Tuskegee does, you can't back it up. I always say, don't sign a check you behind cash. I ain't my perfect podcast. But, you can't. They couldn't even back it up. So they always, they try to talk the talk, but they can't walk the walk. So, I'm grateful that Alabama State pulled it off, and I pray that we continue to beat them in our field that has life that we play on.
Right.
I really hope that we can continue to elevate, especially with this new coach.
Yeah, we can play at night. Y'all can't. We can play at night. No shade. I'm talking about that. Don't be mad about that. But anyway, don't be mad at me. But like I said, man, it's a good time, man, for HBCUs right now, man. We talk a lot of trash and stuff like that, but it's all love at the end of the day. We not like Alabama and Georgia and stuff like that. But I mean, I love Georgia. Georgia cool. They trying to say Auburn fan, Georgia fan, whatever. But Alabama got the worst fans ever, man. I'm just gonna put it out there. You know what I mean? It's sore losing, man. Like
they do.
I mean,
they do. I think that they have a lot of bandwagoners. I've always been like a Auburn fan. Like I've always been very fond of Auburn. But it's like with Alabama fans, it's one like they lose a game. It's like World War III or something. Yeah. It's crazy. Like, I've never seen anything like it.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, I think I posted something one time, and it was with a picture of Shula, Coach Shula or whatever. And I'm like, nobody was fans then. And now y'all all of a sudden fans with Nick get done. So, you're not true fans, man. Like, come on, bro. It's not that deep. It's not that deep, man. People be, like, shooting people just because of a game. It's not that deep, bro. Like, and y'all not benefiting over the game. All people that should be mad is the players and the coaches. Period. Not even the students. Players and coaches. Like, I don't know why people just do all this crazy stuff. Like, I'm going to shoot this person if they talking trash. Man, come on, man. It ain't that deep, man. What you going to get out of it? Jail time? It's crazy to me, man. Gratefully, man, I know a couple Alabama fans, and they all good, man. Ain't nothing like that, but it's some people that just go to the extent. So I really refrain from talking about Alabama, honestly, man, because these people kind of crazy about that, and I'm good on that.
Exactly.
I just don't say nothing. They say screw Auburn, okay, like cool. I mean, I didn't go to Auburn. I don't care. I ain't getting no money, so it don't make me no different. It don't make me no different, so I don't really care. They ain't taking care of me, so it ain't that deep for me. Man, like I said, I just like a good football game or whatever. So I don't know. Shout out to HBCUs though.
Yeah, shout out to HBCUs. It's nothing like it. It's nothing like it.
Yeah, I tell everybody, man. Y'all, I wish everybody spent at least a year though at HBCU. It's nothing like it, man, for sure. Man, what's next for you though, hey man? What's next for you? What's next for Sip and Sit?
Oh man, I just got it's so funny. I was just sitting down earlier, just writing out my goals, for 2022. What I've won. I'm gonna be doing a little bit rebranding for both of my brands, the Sip and Sit and me, myself, A Milli, the host as a brand. So I'm gonna be doing a little bit rebranding and got some stuff I have in the works that I want to happen, and it's all a process, slowly but surely, So I'm still gonna be conducting interviews, but one thing I'm gonna be adding is back the celebrity news. I love doing that, so catch me. I have to figure out the day that I want to do it. I'm leaning on a Friday because, you know, news happens every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of want to, you know, do a whole recap of the week on a Friday. So I'm leaning toward that day. So I'm going to be doing some more entertainment news, more interviews. I have so many people that have really asked me. They want to be interviewed. So I'm looking forward to that. And I have a new business that I am going to have coming out. So it will be very, very beneficial for what I do. So I just cannot wait to release that. And I just pray for more support. I do want to get some merch out.
Yeah, I was just about to tell you about that, man. I just about to tell you, you need to get some merch out for sure.
Oh, yeah. So, you know, it has been an idea, and it's going to tie into my new business. So I will be putting out some merch soon. So I'm trying to get everything together. I'm not going to stress myself out about it.
No,
I'm not going to rush, but gradually in 2022,
let's get it.
We'll be seeing some merch from me, more interviews, and my new business that's coming out. So I'm just looking forward to that. And more events. I took a pause for the calls this year with events and stuff. So you're going to be seeing the Sip and Sit and A Milli doing some red carpet events in 2022 where I'll be traveling. So, and I'm just going to continue to MC and host. And hey, if you have an event coming up, your listeners, or even you, Terrence, if you have anything coming up in New Orleans, you know, you need the great host or anything.
Oh, yeah, you know.
Let me know. I would love to come out to my home state. I was born in New Orleans. A lot of people don't know that. So I would love to come back to New Orleans and just give that 8 Milli flavor.
Right.
So yeah, that is what that's on the agenda for 2022. But you know, more blessings and more you know, more purpose. That's what I'm got coming up next. So you know, just stay tuned. Cause when I pop out, I'm gonna pop out.
Look, hey, don't cost nothing to support nobody, bro. Like straight up. But like I said, you'll be the first person I call when I got something planned, man. And
oh yeah,
for sure.
Let me know. Let me know.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to, like, 2022 will be both about you. I'm speaking to existence for us. Like I said, big shout out to Atlanta. You know, Atlanta showing me love, bro. Like, shout out to the A-Time, man. Like, I got some crazy followers this week. It's stupid. Like, DJ T-ENT, T.I. producer. Oh, that was dope. That's dope as hell. Dunn P followed me. I talked to him for a second. From Trillville, Never Ever, some cut, you know. That guy, man.
Hey, you taking me back my
man, what? Bruh, I've been listening to that all week. Man, look. And shout out to Big Duke from Boys in the Hoods. He followed me as well. And I interviewed his son last week, who was a sports agent in Atlanta. So shout out to Big Duke, man. Shout out to appreciate it. And shout out to Edward, man, the Big Duke's son, that sports agent, man. I'm telling you, man, like it's up from here. And like I said, we all gotta do get in uncomfortable situations to grow. So I'm looking forward to being uncomfortable. So that's just what it is, man. But hey, Milli, what you got up next, or what's going on? That's all you got. What you got going on next?
That's really about it. What I got going on next, just gonna continue to grind, and you know, I really am looking forward to getting back into the entertainment industry. You know, full time. You know, the pandemic kind of messed me up. You know, with my job, and kind of halted, you know, my confidence a little bit, and you know, I'm just praying that I can get back in it full time and continue to pursue. One thing I always tell myself, I was the Olivia Pope in promotions. As promotions director, you know, working in management is a difference, you know, to being, you know, on air in radio. So I'm looking to get back and being that Olivia Pope and Beyonce and doing my thing. So continue to pray for me, and I know it will happen, but I'm still gonna have my businesses and my hustle. So just be on the lookout for A Milli, because she coming in hot 2022.
like you said, man, that's part of the uncomfortable situation. You gotta go through hell to get to heaven. So that's part of that. So definitely, A Milli will definitely be a brand. So 2022 will be that year. I spoke it. There it is. There it is. Man.
It's open and stuff.
Yeah, man. And you got any shout outs or anything like that?
I just want to shout out just all the listeners, all the people that I've interviewed, that have allowed me to interview, especially, yourself too. And I just thank you guys so much and giving me the inspiration to continue to keep going. Even when I wanted to stop, even when I wanted to quit, it's just something, when you are pregnant with your passion. That's a quote that I learned years ago, and it has stuck with me. I always say it even every day to someone, whether I'm doing an interview, whether I'm thinking it, whether I'm talking, giving encouragement to somebody. When you're pregnant with your passion, it's going to show. Right. You are pregnant with your passion, Terrence, because your podcast is showing. You have listeners all over the world, and you have your business, and it's just only up from here. And that's all I can say. I just shout out to everybody that has, allowed me to interview them, and people that have viewed the lives, and giving me good insight, or any tips or advice. I just thank you guys, because it's just only going to make me better, and we're going to continue to keep, elevating to the next level, because it's way too crowded at the bottom.
Facts. Facts.
It's way too crowded at the bottom.
Yeah, it's not long at the top. It's not long at the top. Man. Like I said, it don't cost nothing to support nobody, man. Like, let's support each other. All this fighting and killing and all that hating and all that crap, man. Like, let's support each other, man. Like, me and Billy, we support each other all the time. Like, I hit up and like, hey, I got this going on. You hear me? I got this going on. So you should interview this person. You should interview this person. So you gotta support each other, help each other out, man. So if I can help you, I'll help you. She can help you, cause you can reach out to her as well, man. And shout out to everybody that wearing my merch, man. I really appreciate y'all getting my merch, man. It's doing pretty well, honestly, man. I appreciate it.
His merch.
Yeah.
Like, shout out to you, because you on the ground. Like, I'm seeing your t-shirt, your hoodie, and I gotta get me a hoodie, because of course it's the fall winter time, so I'm definitely gonna support you again and buy a hoodie from you. But make sure y'all support this young brother who is going places, and we gotta support our Black business owners. We gotta support each other, because on the other side, they support each other
Facts.
all day, but we
Come
gotta
on.
support us.
They do support each other. We don't. We really don't.
Yeah.
But we definitely gonna make that happen. Get you them Delta colors. Shout out to the Deltas.
Yeah, shout out to the Delta.
All right, man. Hey, man, I appreciate you again for taking time to be on the show.
Of course, and thank you so much for having me.
Oh, man, no problem, man. But look, this T-ENT Sports Podcast, episode number 87. Good morning.